California's unique climate allows its flower growers an advantage in producing the finest cut flowers in the world. Flowers of every shape and color thrive here, with approximately 5,000 acres devoted to the commercial growing of fresh cut flowers in California. And here in California, there are more than 275 growers that market cut flowers, but none have quite the international flair that they do here at Brand Flowers. In the quaint coastal town of Carpinteria, just south of Santa Barbara, is where you'll find Brand Flowers, the pet project of a lady who knows a thing or two about growing one of California's most prized commodities, Vilja Hupe. Don't believe me? Well, just ask her. She's more than happy to talk about her favorite subject.
I think I know a lot about flowers. We have Gerberas, Germinis actually. The Gerbera is native to South Africa. And not that long ago, people developed the Germini. It's a lot smaller, but it is, better for bouquets, smaller arrangements. The nice thing about Gerbera is not only that it has, instant color, it's very easy to take care of. You cut about 2 to 3 inches off the stem. Make sure that there is flower food when you buy Gerberas. You put the flower food in the vase and you put the Gerbera in, and the Gerbera should last you for about 3 weeks. This is how bouquets are made in Europe, and we were the ones who brought this to the United States. So you keep turning that bouquet.
In addition to being owner and CEO of Brand Flowers, Vilja is also chairwoman of the California Cut Flower Commission, a group that strives to help growers market their flowers. It's all part of a dream that started decades earlier for this green-thumbed goddess.
I came to the country 20 years ago from Holland. I was born and raised in Holland. And already since childhood, I knew that Holland was not big enough for me. So I wanted to explore the world. I lived in England, I lived in Germany, and even that was too small. So I said, okay, what about the US? So I ended up in California and started Brand Flowers in 1990.
Today, Brand Flowers is one of the leading cut flower and green nursery operations in California. They have more than 1 million square feet of cut flower production, specializing in Dutch flower varieties like tulips and lilies, as well as begonias and daffodils from England, and hundreds of other flowers that originate all over the world and then come to Brand Flowers in the form of bulbs. More than 30 million of them arrive here every year, where they are transplanted into the rich soil for Vilja and her crew to grow, market, and distribute, all while still keeping track of all the new trends sprouting up in the industry.
What we have seen too over the years, a lot of shift in colors. What Gerbera hybridizers look for is the colors that the car makers are looking out for. 4 or 5 years from now, what are going to be the popular colors? Car makers are basically the color setters for the world, yeah. And then the rest follows, like the wallpaper follows, the paint follows, and the flower growers follow as well.
On an annual basis, 30% of U.S. households make a purchase of fresh cut flowers, which is why Vilja has a few tips.
Flowers are alive. A lot of people forget that. A lot of people either stick them in a vase, give some water, and they forget to check on the water. But they are alive, they need water. But also it needs to stay clean. So wherever or whatever you buy, be it at the farmer's market, at your supermarket, at the retailer, it is very important that your water is clean and that you put in like a teaspoonful of bleach.
And although it may seem like Vilja does in fact know everything about flowers, she says there's always more to learn about the industry that gave her hope and a new outlook on life so many years ago. And now she's more than willing to return the favor through what else but flowers.
I think selling flowers is easier than selling tennis shoes because she's selling emotion, be it for a happy occasion or a sad occasion, but still there's an emotion attached to it. It is wonderful if we have a flush of a product and we donate to like a local hospital, local nursing home, just to have people come up to you, people that are older even, and say, nobody has ever given me flowers before. So, that makes me really, really happy.
Hi Tracy, I understand you have a little problem. Can you tell me?
I do. It's a personal problem, Evelyn, but I can't plant without breaking something off the plant. What do I do?
See, it's really easy to break these, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
And maybe you're not the most agile planter, so this is for everybody who needs a little help. We call this Evelyn's Painless Patented Potting Plan. And all you have to do is follow along, and I guarantee you'll become an expert.
Okay.
So first we're going to start with our, in this case, this is one of these new natural material fiber baskets that have a plastic liner. Make sure you have holes in there.
Okay.
And then you're going to put a layer of soil in there, right? First, good loose soil.
Good.
You take the pot off the plant. We got our empty plant, so you got to remove the pot.
Okay.
Set the plant over here. Okay.
Like that one. Okay.
Then you put the empty pot on your layer of soil. And we have to fill the soil in. So can you put a little more soil in there?
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can work.
Can't break anything, so don't worry about it. You can just dump it in fast.
As long as I don't break
This
a nail.
is quick and dirty. You know, I guarantee you won't break anything. At least not till later. Okay.
A little more.
Yeah, a little bit more. Then you're going to start packing it down hard all the way around, see? And when you're finished with that, you're going to end up with something that looks like this, with all that soil around. Then we have to water it in so the soil is wet.
Okay.
So that's your job, to water.
Okay, I can do that.
Good watering, nice. Don't be a little girly with it. That's it. Good. Now, all that water is going to soak in. That's beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful. When you water it, then you get to sit down and pour yourself a drink of some kind. If you have wine, you're going to be happier. If you have iced tea or water, you're going to be healthier. So which one do you want here?
All of the above.
All of the above, probably.
Quite frankly,
yes, After you've had your drink, the water has had a chance to soak in.
Okay.
And you might need a little more soil, maybe just, a little bit to bring it up someplace.
Okay, okay.
Then you're going to carefully remove this empty pot.
Oh, okay.
And what we have here is an exact muffin tin mold. Exactly the right size.
Yes.
To take our plant here. Okay, the plant we chose to use today is a marvelous plant called Begonia Dragon Wings. It's one of your angel wing type begonias. Push it down with your fingertips a little bit. Water it in again. Don't fertilize it right then. Wait a couple of days, few days. The plant is potted. We hope you're not too potted. And the whole thing has been totally painless. And I'm still waiting for the patent fees to come in. Nobody's ever paid me for this.
Someday.
But anyhow, this is Evelyn at Widener's Gardens with your good gardening hint for the